This is Crocodus, another Warhammer battle. I was playing the Empire against an Orc player. I brought a fairly balanced list as I like to do in one-on-ones. So I have a good bit of artillery, two mortars, one cannon. Brought some great swords at the middle. Got some halberdiers to deal with monstrous creatures. Have a firm line of swords. Kind of a mistake in this matchup. Did not understand how much monstrous creatures he was bringing, and some Reiksguard on the flank, as well as a wizard. Uh, so, pretty balanced list. Now, my opponent, he took basically all giants. Now, I've played a lot of 40k. Maybe it kind of helps me in my decision making with making armies. But when you do something like that, you make it just completely centric to just one unit, one type unit, etc. You take away a lot of options. So as you see, he really has one option: foot slogging in. Very first volley from the cannons, knock down an ogre. Um, I, I also have 3 units of crossbows, so I'm able to just put them up front and just wait. It's definitely not going to stop the giants beforehand, but it's definitely going to, hurt them as they come in. Yeah, again, love his option. Oh, that giant, he just is not having a fun time. But it's a lot like if you look at say in any say if you brought just orcs and you brought just pure black orcs, nothing else, no cavalry, no range, no nothing, you're gonna run into the same problems. All you can do is a frontal assault, and you're gonna leave yourself open to rear cavalry charges. You're gonna be getting shot the entire time, the enemy range, etc. So it's really important to have a balanced list, which he doesn't have. So you see, I brought my crossbows back. I'm running my halberdiers up to try to deal with the giants. That's what they're made to do. Obviously, it's not a great solution, but they work a lot better against monstrous creatures than, say, swordsmen do. Well, miss micro for me right there. One of my halberdiers is just standing up doing nothing, and my cannon's a little too close to fire. I didn't realize that at the time, till the end of the game. So I'm taking my Reiksguard. I see that he's moving his 1 unit of Black Orcs and his Night Goblins up, so I'm going to try to go ahead and cut that off, just make it me versus the Giants. Again, the entire time that these Giants are just fighting my main line, I'm just dropping mortars on them the entire time. That's all I got to worry about. That's all I got to do. Just have my mage floating up there, just casting spells. He doesn't have to worry about a thing either. So as I'm coming around the Reiksguard, I see his enemy HQ. I just go ahead and slam him real quick. I don't want him casting spells on my front line because that could cause some damage. In fact, he does get 1 spell off onto my cav that basically kills half my cav. A little bit of respect there. But yeah, I mean, one trick pony, he has no options. I'm just slowly whittling down these giants. This is all I got to worry about. Say if he had, just taken 4 giants, brought some cav, he would have had a lot more options. He still could have slammed my front line. He could have gotten some rear guard action with that cav. He could have been doing cycle charges into the back of my line. It would have been a lot tougher to deal with. He could have silenced those mortars or forced me to protect them. It's all about options. That's what it's all about. So really just never take a one trick pony army like this where it's just one type of unit. But yeah, I did end up winning a close victory on this one just because they did so much damage, but I was never in doubt that I was going to win, and that's really the important part.